Alright, so today I'm going to do a video. It's going to be about makeup at Nordstrom Rack to see how old they are. Because I've seen some YouTubers do investigations for TJ Maxx. They found out their makeup is pretty dang old. The things that they sell, some are like pretty new within a year, and others are about like 7 years old. So I'm just gonna do the same test but on Nordstrom Rack to see how it compares, if it's any better. I know a lot of people like Nordstrom Rack just because of the pricing. My sister is kind of like not about Nordstrom Rack just because she thinks it's old, it's like last season's makeup. So I just wanted to do a test to see if they are also old. So I used two main websites, and at first I had to test if the websites were actually legit. I've noticed some YouTubers saying like, I'm not sure if I could trust that. Well, I did some tests to make sure that this information is 100% real. So first, starting off with Olay, right here, I just typed in Google Olay and the batch number, and then it told me, and I'll insert clips on the side bar, but I have the batch number right here. It says lot and then 0246, so you type in 0246 under that search bar, and I already know the expiration is August 2012, which is pretty old. I'm not gonna lie, but when I plugged that information in the website, it told me this was 7 years old. It was actually manufactured on September 3rd, 2010, which matches the expiration date of 2 years. So did one test of that, and then I just wanted to test out like just a few more to see if it was in fact accurate. So I tested out these Estee Lauders, and I just put in the batch number for these two items to see what they came out with. I think my mom got this from like a giveaway or something like that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be kind of old. So I plugged in Estee Lauder, the number, which is a little bit difficult to find. So let me see. So this right here is that batch number on the tip of the packaging. So I put in C92, and it told me this was manufactured on October 2012, and it gave me a big X that I should throw this away. And in my jacket pocket, I found this random mascara. Years later, I never worn that jacket because I couldn't find it, and then I found it, and inside was this. So for this, the manufacture date is kind of engraved down below, right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it says 2140Z. And I found out this was manufactured on May 2012, so pretty old. And then after doing the test, finding out the two websites were very much legit, I decided to test out this. So this is one product that I actually bought from Nordstrom Rack about last summer. So about probably like 7 months ago at least. So for this, I found out the package or the batch numbers right here. It's really hard to see. So it's kind of spray painted here in black, on black, because I don't really want you to see it. So it says 4H1. For this Too Faced palette. I actually don't like this palette, it's not any good. And this is about 3 years old, not too bad, not horrible. But with old makeup, the pigment's not really there. Like, it's more chalky if anything. So. And then I also tried the Balm Cosmetics. I bought two things from Nordstrom Rack, and I tried plugging in the batch number, it did not work at all. I don't know if they used like a different manufacturer plant like before, but the batch numbers don't work at all. So it says 7115. I don't know if they're defective or something, but it didn't give me a result at all for this one. I also bought, how about the apples? It is a lip product. I tried in this, it says 62718, nothing appeared as well. I assume they're like kind of old, probably like in the 3-year mark as well, but it did not work at all. And then I have one more palette from the Balm. This I actually bought at Walgreens, so I know it's pretty fresh, which is great. And then I typed in this number right here, so 17C1. And then the Balm was actually manufactured not too long ago. It was March 2017. So this is like pretty fresh makeup, which is great. So in general, I would say Nordstrom Rack is hitting about the 3-year mark for most makeup items. I want to say like for the NYX and the cheaper products, those are moving more quickly, so they constantly refresh that. So I would say that stuff is like fairly new, maybe in the 2-year mark manufacture date. So would I buy from Nordstrom Rack? I would try to stay away from that if possible, because most of that stuff is about 3 years old. It's last season's items that didn't quite sell well, or for special release, special edition packages, like you kind of have an idea of when it came out. So for example, they were selling the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean. You could just simply type in Google Pirates of the Caribbean palette release date, and I'll insert clips here, but it shows when it was released, so that was about a year old. So you kind of have like a general guideline of how old that product is. I've also searched up YouTube videos. Like after I bought this, I looked online for YouTube videos. It told me it was about 2 years old, this palette. So, and I saw some reviews. It was just meh. It was like maybe like a 3-star, so I liked it because of the packaging. I thought it was really cute. But as a palette, it's not that great. So definitely pass on that. So in general, I would say the lower, so like NYX, Burt's Bees, the Ardell lashes, those are pretty safe to purchase because they're constantly reordering that, they're restocking it. While the other higher brands like Too Faced, Urban Decay, and things like that, they might be older products that they're getting from Urban Decay. And maybe they're getting like a wholesale price on it, so they gotta mark it down a little bit, but they're old. They're probably like three years old. It's safe products, but I don't think the integrity of the product is 100% there. Like, makeup does not get better with age. Like, for this right here, I think it's probably not that great. If you're getting any stick formulas or anything, liquid, lotion, anything like that, it will not be as great. So it won't, I read online that the older the lotion is, it just won't absorb in the skin well. So that's something to keep in mind for sure. I would say go ahead and go on those 2 websites and do tests to see how old products are. And in general, you could tell that the website was legit because it gave me the exact date of, because I already have the expiration date and I was just checking the batch number up here. It matches, that information matches. So it is very 100% reliable. I thought it was extremely fun just to see how old your makeup is. There is a good range of brands that are on that website, so I would definitely check that out. And then if you want to really declutter your makeup, just go ahead and enter in the batch numbers. Anything that's super old, just get rid of that. So hopefully that helped. And it was just a lot of fun just to research some of the batch numbers and get more information on that. So hopefully you found this video interesting. Subscribe and hit the like button for other updates. Thanks, bye.